Hi everyone, how are you? It's Thursday. It's also my day off. So today I spend the time on watching a drama named Da Vinci's Demon. Da Vinci's Demon or Da Vinci? Just give me a second. Let me double check. It's an old one. So according to the profile, it was produced on 2013. Name is Da Vinci's Demons. It has 3 seasons in total. Um, I know it was very old dramas, and the reason I watched it is because I watched a bit the clips, and yeah, I watched a bit of clips regarding this drama, and it's also is related to an adventure about exploring a new world. So this is my interesting part. I always like to watch this kind of movies or dramas. And even though it was produced 2013, but when you watch when you are if you want to go into watch, and you could say there wasn't a big difference between the movie and the current one. I'm doing the recording, and I wear my splint to speak. Okay, talk about later. Because I open for sleep while I'm speaking. So just in case today when I'm talking and I feel sleep again, I just wear my splint directly, and you can see what the difference is here. And with the splint, I also can't talk too much because it's a bit uncomfortable. Mm. So regarding that show I watched today, I felt so emotional while I was watching it. It's very interesting that every time when we say this kind of um, the dramas involving the politicals, then um, you will say how people are silly when you are inside of the the tricks, and you were because because we say what others did, because we say what others do, um what others do um, while the main characters are sleeping or doing other things, right? But for the main character, for the people who involved in, who is in the center, they can't say. Their information is limited. If they have the um, transparent information, um, all the course, all the things will change. Actually, it's like us one way. So this also triggered me to think about it sometimes, but it's really, really so difficult. to jump out of the circle. And I also often said I'm really kind of the person that realize what really happens after it really happens. Mm, I'm not a very prejudiced person, even though when I'm watching this kind of the political, tricks playing dramas, I can say mm, uh, what kind of shortage are they in the characters, and what kind of the important message they ignore, which is just affect the whole course. But actually, it just happened to us in reality too. When we're just in the case, we can't say it because we're affected a lot by our emotions, and this is also um, the reason that why we need to practice meditation, because from meditation the mindfulness um, view, they recommend we need to jump out of our mind, to stay back forward, to stay back, stay step back a bit, to say what our mind operates, what they want to tell you. For example, if you think you are doing a thing now, like I'm doing speaking, maybe it's just in the mindfulness they said it's not you doing the speaking, it's a mindfulness ask you to do the speaking. It's a mindfulness doing the speaking, not me actually. So it's true that I need to practice more um, in meditation or in mindfulness, but I often forget. And this time when I watch this drama again, it just reminded me to be awareness. Yesterday, I didn't do the recording. Just let go. Be a freedom day, but actually it wasn't a freedom day. It was mm, how to say that word? Eruption, I think. Not eruption. Then what's that? It was. I'm thinking in Mandarin. I was trying to explain it in English. It was a kind of bad day for me, because after um, finishing the work, I was playing the phone all the time till sleep, and I felt very empty while I just playing the phone. Even though I realized it, I couldn't stop. I don't know what I can do if I stop. Mm, so it wasn't a good day. It was quite down. Um, and so the reason I didn't do recording is just the skills. Any reasons they are just excuse for not doing it. Anyway, not hopefully, I will try. I will do my best to let this kind of thing happen less. I will do my best. Still keep going to do some recordings. Um, Sometimes, if we think about too much, it will be very difficult to keep going. Mm. Yesterday, I was thinking about a lot of my business. Like in the morning, while I was taking the bus, because my car is in the shop. So while I was thinking about business, what I can do next. Currently, the situation is I need to sell my products, especially my stocks. So this is very big issue I'm facing now. So in the car, I will think about this. Then it results to another question: what's my market position? Mm, and I was even uh, right now it's okay. I was struggling yesterday to figure out if I'm if I'm going to do the B2B or B2C business. So I was because studying which way I should go, which way I should go. So I didn't figure out, and then when I finished work, I was thinking about this too, but it just bothered me. Um, it just feels very um, very bothering. Mm, I'm no mood to do anything, so that's why I just play the phone all the time and just waste my night time, several hours. That wasn't good. Mm. And even today, I was still in a bit transferring mind. I don't know. I'm not really know what I should do. I just know that I have something I should do earlier because of the time limited or because of the timeline. Um, in China, there's a in China it is said that if a man in the house, mm, if he love his lovers more than his wife, then he will get better results, and his family uh, will have a lot of troubles. The troubles means like in house, and it also will affect the men's careers as too. Affect the men's careers because your household is in your back, is on your back. If it causes so many troubles for you, even though you just stay in the front, you still will get affected. So it happened the same to the dramas, to the Da Vinci's demons. So as a governor in the city, actually it's Florence, as the governor of Florence, he has some mistresses, right? It's quite common. But the problem is um, he put too much reputation on his mistress, which resulted that his followers, even the people who are very close to him, they believe that the mistress is his kind of the sole partner. and they believe her very much, more than his wife. I think his followers has such kind of the conception. Definitely, it's because of what because of what the governor in general show in front of others. And then actually it turned out that his mistress is a traitor. She brought a lot of troubles to the city, to him too. Um, I felt very angry when I was watching I think the first season, the third and the fourth um, episodes. It was about the governor. He was trying to find out the traitor, and it was interesting that the idea, the suggestion was it was his mentor who gave him this suggestion. He believed that in the city or in their house there must have some traitors who um, send their messages to the competitor. But um, when the governor found some proof in the mentor's house, which just pointed out that the mentor was a traitor. He didn't think about any other thing. He just believed in that and got very strong emotions. Then he felt very angry, and he put his mentor in prison. Even his younger brother, um, who often looked like an idiot, not a really good governor, but even he believes that the mentor is um, he is innocent because he assisted the governor's grandpa and father too, and since they were kids, the mentor taught him. So even him, he believed that he is innocent, but the governor he didn't. He just found out some proof and didn't think about any other things, just um, too controlled by his emotions. So the result was his mentor died, and it also wasn't died naturally. He was murdered by others. He was murdered by the real traitor. He even didn't think about that. And the real traitor was the real traitor actually was his mistress. And the reason his 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 mistress, the real traitor, could put evidence on their uh, in his mentor's house um, is because his wife his wife told her that the governor they were looking for the traitor, and he said because you are a weakness, the weakness of the governor. I just want you to protect yourself, so I want to keep the governor safe too. Actually, she said that mainly it was because of her generous. He definitely hate this mistress because she loves her husband, but She wants to protect her husband and protect their city. That's why she just sacrificed her own feelings and told and just mm, just split out such big secret because she told the mistress about the traitor, and then the mentor also respects the mistress. So she told her in advance that they will go their home next day to do some checkup, to make inquiries, just to get more information regarding their recent um, lives. And this was also one of the reason that the mistress um, put evidence in his home because he's easy to access, and he's also the key people to find out the traitor. So it's all the things cause the mental death. So anyway, when you watch it, because you can say what others done except for the governors, so you know who is the real traitor. But as a governor who is uh, in the middle, involves so many emotions with those attachments, he can't really make the right decision like us. I'm sleeping now, and that's for today.